Hi, welcome to Bonita's Kitchen and thank you for joining us. I'm excited to share with you today this tasty dessert called apple peanut butter bars. Of course, this recipe could be made in season when it's apple picking time, or if you want to go to your grocery store and pick up your favorite apple. I got two different kinds there that we had there in the fridge, and we're just going to cut them in wedges. I'll tell you the ingredients as we go, so if this interests you, stick around and let's get started.
Bonita's kitchen to yours. Bonita's kitchen. It's kitchen to yours.
Now, of course, this recipe today again is only a few simple ingredients, and the apples you pick is of your choice, of course. I'm going to say give them a light peeling, nice thin peeling. You could leave the peel on if you wish and make this dessert, but I don't like the texture of the peels in it. But like you said, if you do, you could leave it on. So pretty much just peel your apple first. In front of us there is some peanut butter, some roll oats. We got some packed brown sugar. I'll tell you the amount as we go. Flour. We got some butter. You could use margarine. We got some vanilla. And the lemon is for the apple. So you can do this two ways. You can peel your apple first in wedges like this, and then sprinkle it with some lemon juice, or wait until you got the base part made with all of those ingredients and then peel your apples. And as well, you could use 2 large apples like I got here. I got 3 large apples, but I'm only going to use 2 of them. Or you could use 4 small ones, whichever you get. So just squeeze the lemon juice over the apples, toss them around. This will keep them from going brown. I'm going to wait on this one here. Now I'm going to take you over to my mixer and let's show you the base part. So over here now to the blender, we're going to be putting in there a half a cup of butter, and you could use margarine. We're going to be using a half a cup of peanut butter. Now you could use the peanut butter that you enjoy having. This one is just a smooth peanut butter. And like I said, you could use crunchy, you could use organic, you could use whatever you want. So that's a half a cup. This is a cup of packed brown sugar, as you can see, and a teaspoonful of vanilla. So I'm going to lower my blender, turn it on until it's creamed. Okay, so that's all you need to do there. I just got to have a little taste. This reminds me of like a peanut butter cup. So now
I say that would be good on a good slice of toast.
Oh my gosh, it's so tasty. Now let me tell you what else to do. So now what I got here is 1 cup of all-purpose white flour, and you could use a flour of choice, 1 teaspoonful of baking powder, half a teaspoonful of baking soda, and a half a cup of oats. And you could use whatever cut you want, whatever cut your family enjoys eating. Now put that together. We're going to toss that in together. So pretty much all you need to do there is just evenly toss this together, and then we're going to start adding it to our wet ingredients, just gradually. So just toss that in there together, and then bring it down from the sides. And we'll cream it again just to blend it all through. So that's all we need to do there, just to get it all blended together. Now we're going to get ourselves a pan that's either a 8x8, 9x9, or a pan that you like to use. It could even be a little bigger if you wish. Now I'll show you that. So pretty much that's what your batter is going to look like. Well, really, crumbs is not a batter. Is going to look like when you finish mixing it all together. And there's no need of mixing it till it's into a lump, because what you're going to do right now is we're going to flatten this down with the back of our hand, and I'm going to show you that. I'm just going to take some of this off. Raymond, I'll leave you a taste. Now, I suppose you could do it with the spoon too, but I just kind of in the past when I've made it with the back of my hand, and I can see why, because it'll only stick to the spoon. So clean hands, everyone, and just take the back of your hand and just press it down until it's flattened like that. So now after you've got that done, flattened like this, you're going to take your apples, and again 2 large ones or 4 of the small medium. You use your discretion there, but you need to cover all of the top of your apple peanut butter bars, and you'll see what I mean once they're done. So I'm just going to evenly put this over like this, and I'm going to tell you then how long you need to bake it for. So now after you've put all the apples out evenly, sprinkle it with a little sprinkle of brown sugar, and that's optional. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but that'll just give it that nice little glaze. And then we're going to preheat our oven to 350 degree Fahrenheit, and we're going to pop this in the oven for anywhere from 45 minutes to 50. It could be less and it could be a little bit more depending on your oven, but this is it. I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. Our apple peanut butter bars are baked. Now let's take them to the counter and I'll show you what they look like. Now look at these delicious apple peanut butter bars. Now what we need to do is let them come to total room temperature before we cut them. And then we're just going to dust them with a nice dusting of confectionery sugar. And then I'm going to show you what that looks like. So after you removed it from the oven, just remove it from that pan onto a cooling rack, as you can see I got there, because it's got to come to total room temperature before you cut it. Now this is not total room temperature, this is almost at total room temperature, but I can't wait any longer to cut it to show you. Oh, I got this little piece here, Raymond, that that dropped off that you can you can have there as a little sample. Now
Thank you.
We just can't not let you have a little taste of it. So this is what it looks like on the inside. Just look, it's got this nice chewiness, and then you can cut it whatever way you want it. I cut it down the grade of the way I put the apples, and then after you can cut it just little or big, whichever way.
Oh my, that was too good, Bonita. As you would say, too good to eat.
Too good to eat, yeah. I kind of figured you were going to like that, Raymond. Just look, and the apples is nice and soft, but they got a nice brown to it as well. And if you want to it, you can top it with a little bit of confectionery sugar, just to give it a little dusting there, or just leave it the golden brown that it is, and they will still be just as perfect. I'm not going to cut all of them right away because I want for it to cool a little bit more, but I'm going to have a little taste, and just look at this. Yum. Now I think this is a nice size for one of those bars, and they're great school snacks. They're great to take for lunch, or for just like Raymond, waking up in the middle of the night and just want a quick little snack. Right? Oh my gosh.
You're giving secrets out now.
I'm going to have a little taste. Oh my goodness. The taste is amazing. The apple on the top is just perfect. The peanut butter tastes right through with the crunch. 2 thumbs up. I'm thinking this is probably one of my favorites as well.
I think you said 2 thumbs up. I think I'm going to say 2 bears down. I can picture them in front of me now.
Delish. I hope you're excited to make these bars because they are so good. I feel like I got it all over my face there as well. And Raymond's not going to tell me, you know he's not.
No.
45 minutes, 50 minutes, even if you got to go a little bit more in your oven. And it's when it comes out, it's got this soft texture. As it cools, it'll get a little more I would say firmer. So don't wait in the oven until it's gone firm, because if it do, it'd probably be burnt on the bottom. You don't want that. And right now they're not burnt, they're just perfect. So just a nice soft texture. The recipe is going to be under this video as well. If you can't find it there, you can send me a message at bonitakitchen@gmail.com. Visit us on our Facebook page or pop over to our website, and that's www.bonitaskitchen.com. I'm going to let this side cool a little bit more, and then I'll cut them up into little pieces. But other than that, I'm not going to take any more of your time. This is the recipe. It's so tasty, good for any time of the year. So thank you, each and every one of you, for stopping by. And on behalf of myself, Raymond, and our team, and from our kitchen to yours, you have a wonderful day.
Join us by the sea, a journey in culinary, always an open door. Bonita's Kitchen to yours. Bonita's Kitchen, to yours.
And don't forget to join us again on Bonita's Kitchen.